If you're a thrill seeker, then you need to hear this tale of the haunted Grayson house. This isn't just any ordinary haunted house story. It's one that has sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. The Grayson house stands as a testament to the eerie and the unknown, a place where the line between the living and the dead blurs. Legend has it, the spirit of a vanished man haunts the Grayson house. This man, whose name has been lost to time, disappeared under mysterious circumstances, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions. His presence is said to be felt in every creak of the floorboards and every whisper of the wind. One foggy evening, Sarah, Mike, and Jenna dared to explore. They were drawn to the house by tales of its haunted past, eager to uncover the truth for themselves. The fog wrapped around them like a shroud, adding to the sense of foreboding that hung in the air. As they entered, the air felt heavy, almost alive. It was as if the house itself was aware of their presence, watching their every move. The door creaked open slowly, revealing a dark, musty interior that seemed frozen in time. Shadows danced and floorboards creaked. Every step they took echoed through the empty halls, amplifying their sense of unease. The shadows seemed to move of their own accord, creating eerie shapes that played tricks on their minds. They found an antique mirror in the attic. The mirror was covered in a thick layer of dust, its surface tarnished with age. It seemed out of place, almost as if it had been deliberately hidden away. Where Sarah saw a figure behind her. The figure was faint, almost translucent, but unmistakably there. It stood just behind her, its eyes locked onto hers through the reflection. That vanished when she turned. Her heart pounded in her chest as she spun around, only to find the room empty. The figure was gone, leaving behind only a lingering sense of dread. Then, Jenna discovered a diary. The diary was old and worn, its pages yellowed with age. It seemed to call out to her, begging to be opened and read. Its last pages frantic about a watcher. Suddenly, the words seemed to leap off the page, describing a presence that watched and waited. The handwriting grew more erratic, as if the writer had been in a state of panic. The temperature dropped and doors slammed shut. The sudden chill in the air was palpable, and their breath became visible in the cold. Doors that had been open moments before now slammed shut with a force that shook the house. Trapped, they realized the house was no ordinary place. It was a place where the past and present collided, where the living could feel the presence of the dead. Their fear grew as they understood the true nature of the Grayson house. A loud thud from the attic sent chills down their spines. The sound was sudden and jarring, as if something heavy had been dropped. It echoed through the house, amplifying their fear. They bolted for the door. Panic set in as they realized they needed to escape. Their footsteps pounded against the floor as they raced towards the exit, but it wouldn't budge. The door, which had opened so easily before, was now firmly shut. They pulled and tugged, but it remained locked, trapping them inside. Shadows coiled around them. The darkness seemed to come alive, wrapping around them like a suffocating blanket. The shadows moved with a purpose, as if trying to keep them from leaving. Whispers urging them to stay. The voices were faint but insistent, filling their minds with a sense of dread. It was as if the house itself was speaking to them, urging them to remain within its walls. With a final effort, they escaped into the night. They pushed against the door with all their strength, and it finally gave way. They stumbled out into the night, their hearts racing with fear and relief. but not without seeing a figure in the window. As they looked back, they saw the figure standing in the window, watching them leave. Its eyes seemed to follow them, filled with a sense of longing and sadness. The Grayson house remains untouched. Despite their terrifying experience, the house stands as it always has, a silent sentinel to the past. Its windows are broken and its walls are crumbling, but its spirit remains, haunted by the Watcher, forever waiting. The Watcher, the spirit of the vanished man, continues to haunt the Grayson house, forever waiting for the next group of thrill seekers to enter its doors. The house remains a place of mystery and fear, a testament to the unknown.